I like to think I'm not too bad as a cook. A few months ago we went down to Rainbow Beach. I had a lumberjack cake. So, oh, that's nice. So I went home and Googled it, found out a recipe for lumberjack cake, and I like cooking cakes and biscuits and things like that. That's one of the things I enjoy doing. My first job out of school was actually working for the railways. I was a clerk at the Roma Street goods office. It wasn't very exciting. It only lasted there about a year or so. Learnt names of lots of towns I didn't know existed. Another thing I like, which people find a bit strange, is maps. I call myself a cartophile, and I found a great new map site on the web. You can look at the topographical maps for all of Queensland. It's so good, so you can zoom down and see all the contours around Gympie. So I'm a bit of a mapophile, a bit sad. Hi, my name is Dan Stewart. I represent Division 5, which is the most diverse division in the region with rural, industrial and urban areas. I'm also the Portfolio Councillor for Finance and for Sport and Open Space, Arts and Culture and Business Activities. If there's one particular point when I decided I'd like to be a councillor is when my wife and I raised issues about a road that was going to build past our place which we were opposed to. And the councillor turned up and the response was to me only and talked to me only and was fairly dismissive in answers. So I guess as a councillor I want to make sure that even if I don't agree with people, I make it clear I've tried to understand the issues and listened. I've got a passion for community and particularly for building a better place for children. So I've worked as a referee and administrator, I've worked in child safety, I've worked on P&Cs. When you work in child safety, you work with people you don't necessarily like, but you've got to seek to help them to be better families. It's about what's in the best interest of the child, and that's what you focus on. In terms of council, it's how do we make this a better community, how do we resolve this issue around this road. You try and get rid of the emotional side of things to some extent, and you work on what is actually needed, what can we actually do. Having an inclusive community is really important. A community that includes old and young, or includes people of different genders, and to me, a community is stronger when we can include that diversity and we can strengthen each other up and learn from each other and build a stronger community, a more caring community. Financially, I need to learn how to live a happy life while spending less money than what I earn. And I think it's the same for council, that yes, we want to build a better community, but we need to do that in an affordable way. And part of that is helping our community understand that we can have a really great community without spending lots of money. It's about making sure we've got a strong operational surplus so that surplus can be put into capital works. So one is widening narrow bitumen roads. A lot of those are very old and past years by date and carrying more traffic than they were designed for. As they become more heavily trafficked and as they get worn away, there is a real safety issue. In terms of water, it's really important because, well, we need water to live, we need safe water to live. With our increasing demand for water, we're going to take all that we're allocated within 5 or 6 years. So we need to really look at moderating our demand and finding new supplies. Another issue I ran on during the election was needing a new or expanded library in Gympie. Our library is the most used community facility in the region. It's a community who wants to ensure children are well educated. It's a community where we want older people to have a safe place to just sit down and enjoy the community. For those people, we need a new library. I guess for me, success includes knowing that people understand that you've done your best to provide a better community, even though they don't agree with you. To me, success is about seeing people working together in our community to build a better community.